I do not deserve to succeed. Only other people do. So I was watching a video the other day, and it was a video about processing your emotions after overeating. And it couldn't have come at a better time for me because I have been doing a lot of emotional eating and maybe not overeating, but eating the wrong things. So it was something that I could relate to. And in the video, the guy, his name is Zane, he was talking about ruminating thoughts at one point and writing things down. So I am going to write down my ruminating thoughts. It's not going to be pretty, but I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write out my ruminating thoughts, and I'm afraid to share them with you because you're going to think I'm a psycho. So as I was writing, I was really having to convince myself that this was sort of like writing in a journal or a diary that no one was ever going to read, because the thought of sharing some of these things with you guys made me think twice about what I was writing. So I really had to put that out of my mind and just let my thoughts flow and write all of the horrible things down, all of the things that I'm really embarrassed and ashamed that I even think. So that was a bit much. I probably could have kept writing. I probably could have filled the page and the next page and the next page. But I stopped. I wrote down 10 ruminating thoughts, and they are ugly. They are embarrassing. They are something that I want to light on fire now. I want to send this page through the shredder, but I do see how there is something therapeutic about writing all of those thoughts down. I never really have to look at them or see them. So having to see them written down, I feel like, I don't know. It made me feel like I'm mean to myself. And I've said that before because I'm very aware of it, but it just looks so different when I have to see it. There's something about the visual of seeing these terrible things that I say to myself in the privacy of my own head. So I'm going to share it with you. And you're going to think I'm crazy. Or maybe you'll relate. Who knows? I kind of hope you don't relate, because I just hope that other people don't think this way. But I can't be the only one. Shall we go over these ruminating thoughts? I have a feeling that had I kept filling the page up and gone to page 2, page 3, it just would have gotten worse and worse and worse. So, yeah, if there's one thing that I'm good at, it's self-criticism. It's just really bad. I just need to read them before I change my mind and don't read them. Okay. Number 1, I will never lose the weight. Number 2, kind of ties into number 1, I will always be overweight and unhappy. Number 3, I don't deserve new clothes because I have not earned them. I want to explain this one really quick. Let me explain. So my thighs have ruined many a pair of jeans. I'm down to like 2 pairs of jeans that are not completely ripped, where the thighs meet and do this. And I noticed yesterday that one of my last 2 pairs of jeans is now ripped right there. And I was mad at myself. I was just like, gosh, this is your fault. Like, way to go. You just ruined one of your last 2 pairs of jeans. So I'm wearing my last pair right now that are not ripped yet. I say yet. See, I'm anticipating it. They're going to be ripped. But I thought to myself, like, I don't even deserve new jeans. I'm just going to keep ruining them. I don't deserve them. So that's where that came from. Number 4, I look old and unattractive, and it's only going to get worse. Number 5, I have zero self-control when it comes to sweets. Number 6, I should just give up. Number 7, I'm a bad example for my kid. That one was really hard to read. Number 8, I am repeating the same cycle that I have watched my own mother become trapped in. Number 9, I do not deserve to succeed, only other people do. Number 10, if I don't change my way of thinking, I will die before my time. So, rewinding back to number 9, not deserving to succeed, but feeling like other people do. I think that thought every single day. I watch videos and I see posts and I see people succeeding and I cheer them on and I'm happy for them and I'm like, yes, good for them, but not you. You don't get that. You don't get to experience that success. You don't get to experience those triumphs. Only them, because they try hard and you don't. And I think that every day. And it's awful. It's so awful. And number 10, it may have sounded a bit dramatic, like I will die before my time. And I don't mean that in a way like my thoughts are going to kill me. I mean, if I keep thinking this way, if I keep those same thoughts ruminating, I really am never going to make it. I really am never going to succeed. And unfortunately, people in my family don't live that long. I don't know. They don't take care of themselves. They abuse their bodies and they die. Nobody makes it like out of their late 60s or early 70s. And I want to be 80. I want to be 90. I want to make it that far. I want to be a fit old chick that that everyone thinks is cute when she says something sassy or or cusses at someone. I just don't want to stick with this cycle, and that's what I'm doing. My mom is 62 now? Yeah, she just turned 62. And she's still struggling. She's been struggling, like, for as long as I could remember. And, you know, I did have a conversation with her recently about why is it that we know exactly what we're supposed to do, but we don't do it? And there's a lot, and maybe it's for another video, but there's a lot in my mother's upbringing, and there's a lot in her upbringing of me and my sister that has definitely contributed to emotional eating and binging at times. And yeah, so it was a kind of a difficult conversation to have and to kind of have to bring up things of the past, but yeah. So, sorry, I'm not trying to be dramatic with, I will die before my time, but I really will. It's been shown. Studies have shown. I have really been struggling. I started the whole keto thing again, and it was going great, and I went from 179 to like 176, I think. I'll have to check my notes because I don't remember. And then the last video I posted, I told you guys how I had gone off track, but I was back on the wagon. I was back at it. I was back on track. That did not last but a couple of days. And then I wouldn't say I fell off the wagon because that makes it sound, I don't know, very passive, like, oops, I have fallen off the wagon and it is still going and I am on the ground trying to get up. No, I literally, I waited till the wagon was speeding and then I threw myself off of the wagon and I tumbled into a ditch and I've been in the ditch ever since. I smile. Look, I'm smiling because I'm nervous and I'm uncomfortable. So that's what I do. And that's really weird. I remember saying that my clothes were still fitting good. And they're not now. They're not. Like, it caught up with me. I have many regrets. Many things to add to my list of ruminating thoughts. And it sucks, and I hate it, and I'm embarrassed. That 176, yeah, I'm not there anymore. This is what I weighed this morning. So, I am now heavier than I was when I started doing keto 2 months ago. And that is awful. My thoughts are really bad right now. I'm just really having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. I've been having a hard time for a long time. And I keep trying to pull myself out of it, and it's not worked for me yet. And I think about number 6, I should just give up. I think that all the time. All the time. I should just give up. But if I give up, then that's basically me saying that I'm okay with developing obesity-related illnesses, that I'm okay being disabled because my knees give out, that I'm okay with my kid having to take care of me because I didn't take care of myself, or that I'm okay with leaving him before he's ready for me to leave him. So I can't give up as much as I want to, as much as I just want to, because it's easier, right? It's easier to just be like, screw this. Just throw, what do they say? Throw caution to the wind. Just toss it. Just throw it. But I can't give up. But I also can't keep doing it this way. Like, I feel like I don't try as hard as I could. I see other people like getting workouts in, and they're hopping all over the damn place. They're doing burpees and squats, and they're going all out. They're doing all their things. They're toning up. I have nothing to tone right now. It's all under a thick layer of fat. And I don't think that walking the dog twice a day is enough. It's not enough. That's like 2 miles. That's 2 miles of intentional walking, and that is not enough. It's not. It's keeping me moving. It's forcing me to leave my home, but it's not enough to get me to where I need to be and to where I want to be. And I have no excuse. I have a treadmill downstairs. I have shoes. I have time. I have time. Whew. Deep breath. I'm going to stop here. And I am going to reevaluate what it is that I think I need to be doing. So I wish you all well, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Bye, guys.